Allison Kirsch, best friend and Potomac wife to Troy Prinky, came to our school from George Mason University. Well, actually, we stole her from them. It was clear from the close relationships with her students at Mason that she would be a good fit for Potomac. What ensued was a lot of, well, mayhem and meaningful interactions with students who didn't even suspect that they could be pretty darn good at foreign languages, and just as many with students who did. She has been a stalwart advisor, lover of the arts, an unorthodox teacher who embraces laughter, good times, and learning all in one. And she has a special laugh, and I craft my own laugh after her own. Here's a sample. Mrs. Kirsch has a young family and is the primary reason she leaves us this year. Her husband, Rob, and two young sons, Maxton and Spencer, will be all the richer and we the poorer for her departure. Facebook is her good friend, though, so please look her up once she leaves. I said once she leaves, Hannah, okay? She's a pretty special person with roots in both the DC metro area and Costa Rica, where her father and brother have tamed their own patch of paradise. And Potomac will miss her.
Thanks for being such a good teacher, Ms. Kirsch. You really inspired me to take my Spanish studies further. I really enjoyed our class this year, especially the culture aspect and learning about things like the carnival where they light their floats on fire.
Thanks for having a year full of culture rather than just a year full of grammar and vocab. I really enjoyed learning about things like the poop log and La Tomatina. It was a really enjoyable year, and I am excited to pursue my Spanish studies next year.
Ms. Kirsch.
Hi!
We're really going to miss you next year. We had a great year in
Yeah.
your class.
It was so fun, and you handled our craziness sometimes.
Yeah.
So.
We had so many funny class discussions, and it's going to be really sad next year not to have you.
Yeah. You need to visit.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Visit and bring Spencer and
Yeah.
Max.
Max?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're so funny, and we've had so many good talks with you. What you told us about the nursing home was a little weird.
I remember that. But we're definitely going to miss you next year. Okay.
We're really going to miss you.
Anyway.
Thank you so much.
Adios.
Gracias.
Hi, Allison. I'm really going to miss you next year. You have one of the biggest hearts and souls, and everything you do in each moment of your day is filled with passion, whether it's something funny or something difficult. And I will miss you coming into the office going, guess what? I like the fact that everything's important to you. In fact, when I'm running around trying to get my first day of classes ready in September, you're huddled over your schedule, coloring in your B block and your C block and looking at me saying, Tracy, it's all got to get done. So many, many, many wonderful memories. Sharing our teaching ideas and so on, and sharing that AP class, which Troy and I found out about the morning when you had your baby. So that was one of our vivid memories and happy memories to see Maxton and then Spencer come into your family, into your life. So we wish you the best, and I will miss you.
They have like charities, and they're not really known that well, but they do a lot of like stuff on charities kind of covers on it, and like on the front of one of their front page.
So tell me what Mrs. Kirsch has meant to you as an advisor.
She's been a lot of things. She's really been there every time we need her through academics, robotics, extracurriculars. Really, anytime we need help, we can just go to her and we can get pretty much whatever help we need.
What will you miss about her?
There are a lot of things we'll miss. her putting up with our music, first of all, being so much help through pretty much everything, like I said earlier, academics, all that stuff, and her really wanting for us to do well.
So Kabir, tell me a little bit about what Mrs. Kirsch has meant to you as an advisor.
Mrs. Kirsch has meant everything to me as an advisor. I had switched advisories into hers, and she welcomed me with open arms. She's a very witty person who can get on your level. She's a nice person who's down to earth, and she means a lot to me as a person. So I've been really lucky to have her as an advisor. What I'm really going to miss is that she takes interest in everything that we do, or at least she feigns it sometimes, and she tries her hardest to, relate to us, and she does a great job of it. She's always been there for us. She's never said no when we want to talk. She's never rejected a meeting. She's never not been there for us. She's always the person. Whenever we have something wrong in our lives, she'll always come up to us. She somehow knows in advance. She can read us. She's somebody who, one of a kind person.
Anything you'd like to finish with?
I'd just like to thank you, Senor Kirsch. You've been so helpful over the past 2 years, and I'll never forget what you've done for me as a person and for everybody at the Potomac School who's ever had the pleasure of being in one of your classes or even stopping by in the hallway and just talking to you for a split second. All of these moments are very memorable to me, and they will go down in my high school experience. And I just want you to know that I appreciate everything that you've done for me and for all of my friends, and I'm really going to miss you.
Hey, Allison. I haven't been looking forward to making a tribute video for you because I don't really want you to leave. But I know your maternal instincts call you home, and just want you to know that you will be terribly missed, and that you have meant a lot to me in terms of support and great conversation and anything that you can imagine I might have had to consult with someone about. You've been a ready ear and sometimes shoulder. And I really appreciate it, and you will be really missed.